Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that I think is really important. And this is the power of forgiveness. You see, I think so many people in the world right now are walking around harboring a lot of anger and resentment towards the people and the events that have screwed them over in the past. And if we continue to hold this anger and resentment, it affects our future actions and interactions. And so I think the power of forgiveness is so important to be able to nurture and cultivate in ourselves. And a man who I feel really epitomized this for me was Nelson Mandela. For those of you who've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that Nelson is one of my all-time heroes. And one of the reasons he's my all-time hero is this power of forgiveness. Because when Nelson walked out of prison after 27 years in captivity, he wasn't thinking about retribution, he wasn't thinking about revenge. He walked out of prison ready to forgive the people who put him in there. And not only that, Nelson went beyond just forgiving them. Nelson, when he left prison, had continued to have his vision and his plan for South Africa, and he wanted the people who held him captive, who treated his people so poorly for so long, he wanted those people to form a part of his new South Africa. Now that is a level of forgiveness, a plane of consciousness and spirituality which I find so hard to fathom, and I'm sure so many people who are watching this and listening to this feel the same. How can we develop that level of forgiveness to move past so much pain, so much hate, so much anger? Well, that is the power of forgiveness. And what Nelson said was that forgiveness liberates the soul. It removes fear. That is why it is such a powerful weapon. So let's look at how we can employ this weapon in our lives. First of all, how do we forgive other people? Because we all have people who have done us wrong in the past. And what I've really learned in my life is that when we harbor anger and resentment for what someone has done to us or said to us, we've actually allowed them to hurt us twice. Once through whatever it is they originally did, and twice because we are continuing to allow it to affect us. So what we need to do is to let go. And one of the practices that I found so powerful in this regard is writing a forgiveness letter. You address this letter to the person. You don't necessarily have to give it to them, although perhaps that may be part of the process. But this is largely writing a letter for your benefits. And you address it to the other person. As you write this letter, you write out all of the things that they did to you, how they made you feel, how they made you think, what happened as a result of what they did or said. And you write it all down. And after you write out each transgression, real or imagined, you write the empowering statement for this, and then you write their name. So let's say it's to John. For this, John, I forgive you. And then what you do after you've written out each transgression and you've written that statement, I forgive you, you then take that paper. And what I think is a really powerful process, if you're not giving it to the person, is to burn that paper. Take it outside, run a match or a lighter across it, put it in a barbecue, put it in a fireplace, whatever it is, burn that paper. Because the act of burning is transformational, it's a metaphor. Because when that paper burns, it turns into ashes and to smoke, and it's no more. And that is an analogy for our anger and resentment. Through the power of forgiveness, the anger and resentment transforms, and it is no more. The energy has moved into something else. Now this is what we do to forgive other people. And often there is one person who we really need to forgive. It is the person who is the source of more anger, more pain, more stress than anybody else in our life. It's us. Sometimes we need to write a letter to the most important person in our life. And you go through the same process. Whatever it is that you're harboring, whatever guilt, resentment, anger, shame, write it all out in a letter. All of your transgressions again, real or imagined. And after every single thing that you've done or think you've done, afterwards write that empowering statement. For this, write your name, I forgive you. So if I was doing it for myself, I'd list out the things that I think I've done wrong or said wrong, or things that I'm ashamed of, and I'll just write the empowering statement. For this, David, I forgive you. And again, you can burn that letter and transform it. The guilt, the anger, the shame, whatever it is, becomes no more. And what forgiveness allows us to do is it allows us to move on in our life. Because all of us, we've got our scars and we've got our baggage. But if we allow these scars to keep on hurting us, if we allow this baggage to keep on weighing us down, we are not going to get to where we want to be in life and where we need to be in life. Because all of us have something to share with the world. And you're not going to be able to share it if you are blocked by your own baggage, your own struggles, your own pain. We have to release this and open ourselves up. Use the power of forgiveness to liberate the soul, as Nelson put so eloquently, as he had a habit of doing. So guys, I hope that strategy will help you. I found it's something very powerful that I've done in my life, and I think it will be powerful for you guys as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value with it. I look forward to speaking to you next time. But until then, go out there and live your life of love and service. I'll be speaking to you soon. David. Hey guys, it's David again. Just a quick couple things to cover before you have to shoot off. First of all, if you liked this video and if you've been enjoying the content on the channel thus far, then could I ask you to please click that big red subscribe button below. That way you're sure never to miss any content and you can keep up with all the training and knowledge that I'm sharing on the channel. Second of all, if you feel that this video was impactful for you, and if you feel that there's a person or a group in your life who could really benefit from the message in this video, could I ask you please to share it with them? Share it with anyone who you could feel could benefit from this training. You see, I'm doing everything I can to get my message out there to all the people who need to hear it, but there's only so much I can do by myself. So I'm asking you guys, as my fans and supporters, to help me spread this message and help impact as many people's lives as possible. And then third of all, if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about my story and the 3 most powerful life lessons I've learned, then you can find this in my latest book, The Last 60 Minutes. This is a book that will help you find meaning and vibrancy in your life. Go to the video description below and there will be a link where you can look at the book and find out more information about it. And if you find yourself reading it, I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for in there. So guys, until next time, remember to go out there and live a life of love and service. I look forward to speaking to you soon.